Alright guys, I'm sorry I had to make a part 2 on this, but I'm back. I'm 26 minutes into the ribs, and I just opened it up just a minute ago, and I cut the larger size of the ribs, just the ends off. So if there was any pink, I could cook it a little bit longer. Now it is okay to have some pink on your ribs. You only have to have the ribs to an internal temperature of like 145 degrees. So, you know, if you see a little bit of pink, it's fine. But just make sure you check them with a thermometer. And but I've been doing this a while, so I don't really have to fool with it. And so, anyways, guys, I'm gonna pull these off here and cut them up and double check to make sure they're done. And then it's gonna be time to dig into these puppies. Hang out with me. Alright guys, what I like to do on these fatter pieces right here, just lay them sideways after you get them cooked, and just let them cook for a little bit longer. You ain't got to make them well done or anything. They ain't got to be, you know, blackened, but just make sure they're finished. And that's what happens when you get that thicker section down here on this one end. And anyways, I just cut the fat ends off, and then I throw the thinner portion of the ribs right here on the cutting board, and I'm gonna get them all cut up. And you want to lay the ribs on their back so you can see the bone and where to cut them. So it's a lot easier, and just get you a big slicer type knife and just start cutting in between the bones. Now, one thing on ribs, I will tell you, they say the best way to check a rib to see if it's done or not is to slide a toothpick in between the bones, and if it goes in and it has a lot of resistance, then it's not done. The meat's just not done. But if you push the toothpick in and it goes in real easy and comes out real easy, then you know that it's done. And so that's kind of the way that I do it. I check it with a knife, and you know, it's always worked out good for me. So let me get to cutting these, and be right back. Alright guys, I got them all cut up, that first slab, and you can see just how juicy they are, and they just look amazing. I can't wait to bite into these things. If they wasn't so hot, I'd go ahead and dive into them. But you can see they're cooked perfect, and I've got to cut these up right here. And while I'm waiting on these right here just to finish cooking a little more, I've got the grill turned off, and you know, I'm just cooking them just a little bit more, just to get some of the pink out of there, just to be safe. And guys, it takes about a good 30 minutes to cook some ribs. It's not hard at all, you know. Now, if you want to add barbecue sauce to these, you're more than welcome to. I just like the flavor of the ribs, the way that they are. And, you know, just allow yourself a good 30 minutes to cook them. And don't try to overcook them too hot too fast, because it's not a steak. You're not trying to sear the meat and then cook it as fast as possible on the hottest grill. This is pork. If you cook it on too high of a setting, you'll get a lot of flames, and your meat will catch on fire, and then, you know, you'll ruin your set of ribs, and nobody likes them old black pieces when you're chewing into the meat. So anyways guys, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna have a bunch more videos coming up. If there's something you'd like to see me cook, please comment, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.